Hey everyone, it's Ariane Elizabeth, and today I'm here to do a favorite cover book tag. Alright, so for this book tag, there are 6 questions. I will copy them all down below in the description as well so that you can go out and do this book tag as well because I tag everybody to do it. So exciting. And so question number 1 is, what are your 6 top favorite book covers? So for this one, I'm going to go with books that I currently have out. Some of mine are still in storage, so I'm not giving a definitive, these are my 6 ever kind of books. But right now, what I've got on me, these are the top 6. First, we're going to go with The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. This cover on its own feels really cool. It's just like a different kind of paper. I love the colors of this one here. I love the clocks that are hanging. It's so pretty. It's got these lovely corners around the side. It's the same on the back as well. I just love the style that this one is done in. It's hardcover, so I love that. If you take the jacket off, it's also engraved with his signature, which I actually just found. So that is so exciting right there. Love that. It's also a very sort of simplistic look. And then it isn't at the same time. It's got these gorgeous sort of colors to it. Very, very pretty. This is one of my favorites. I love actually all of Mitch Albom's stories, but for covers, I particularly love this one. Green is my favorite color. Up next for number 2, I've got The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Again, it's hardcover, kind of shiny. I'm really attracted to the shiny covers. It's one of the things I like. It's got the Mockingjay symbol, sort of raised lettering. The back is also really simplistic. I think it looks sleek, so that's one of the reasons why I like it a lot. It's not too bogged down with stuff. It's an amazing story, and they don't need to put too much on the cover to sort of jumble it up a little bit. It's clean, and I love the other 2 as well. Boom, boom. So pretty, shiny as well. I just love how shiny they are. For number 3, I'm going to go with the Immortal Beloved covers. So this has the girl on it, which is actually very near the description of what she looks like, so I thought that was really cool as well. Each cover in this trilogy is in a different color, so this one is red. I love that it's printed sideways. I thought that was really cool as opposed to the sort of the normal way you would view it. The back is a little bit jumbled for this one, but again, I just really love the front. I love the dress that she's wearing. I think it's beautiful. It's all kind of tilted, which sort of gives you a different angle on things, especially since this book is so good and it's sort of different, and I have reviewed it in my Kate Tiernan author review. I'll link that one below as well if anyone wants to go and check out what this series is about. Again, the other 2 in the series are very similar. Both are written sideways. Both have the same girls, different dresses on. I think that they're all really beautiful. These 2 are hardcover, which is really nice. They are shiny. And the backs look fairly similar as well for them, which is something that I really like. I love this set. I love the covers. For number 4, I'm going to go with the Alchemist series by Michael Scott. This is a really gorgeous book. There's a lot that goes on, so many symbols on there. It's just got all the elements. It's beautiful, and it's shiny as well, and it feels nice. The letters are a little bit raised on this copy here. I just think that it is absolutely gorgeous. All the space is used very well on this cover. The back lets you know a bit of the description as well as what the other books in the series look like, which I thought was really neat as well. And you have several different symbols on this book as well. You've got the heart, the hourglass, the hooded figure, and this X symbol over here. I just think it's beautiful, and I haven't actually read this series yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. I've added it to my 2015 to be read jar. And the other one in the series too, now I believe this one might be like number 9 or something, was given to me by a family member. They didn't realize I didn't have the others, I don't think. But again, this one is very similar. All the spaces used up is full of symbols, and I feel like everything in this is going to be really applicable to the book. It's got the different pictures in the corners again, and it's shiny. I just love it. For number 5, I'm going to go with the Bane Chronicles. Again, shiny. What can I say? I'm easily distracted. This guy's gorgeous here. I love the colors in it. All the different blues are really beautiful. Blue is one of my favorite colors, so it's no doubt that I would be attracted to this one right here. I love a lot of Cassandra Clare's covers actually. Underneath, it's still like this really beautiful blue on the spine, so I think that's gorgeous as well. This one, his eyes are striking. You just want to have this book. I saw it on the shelf and was like, that's so pretty, I just want it. Even if I hated the story, I would want it because it looked nice and it would look perfect on my shelf next to all my other books that I love. And for number 6, I'm going to have to go with Cassandra Clare again. Like I said, her covers are absolutely gorgeous. Pretty sure I can take the same author for 2 spots, because I'm going to. This is the Infernal Devices series. I've talked so much in other videos about how gorgeous I think these covers are. All of them, from the Clockwork Angel to the Clockwork Prince and the Clockwork Princess. They are shiny. Who would have guessed? I would like that. They all feature a different prominent character, Tessa, Jem, and Will. They are gorgeous. You've got this really nice sort of clockwork background faded there. You've got the City of London behind them. The backs again give a brief description and then show the other books in the series. And I also love how they're all the same, which you would notice with a lot of the books that I picked for my book covers, which leads me to question number 2. What is your opinion on morphed covers? Now, a morphed cover is where they change the look of the book through the series. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god. Okay. I am so OCD about the looks of my book covers. And it's funny because until I really got into sort of doing booktube videos, I never realized how badly I despise the change of book covers. I felt it before. In the past I've been like, oh, I wish I had the same one of all of these, or why did they change it? But it wasn't until I sort of started looking at other people's opinions on book covers and looking into other booktubers that I was like, this really grinds my gears. Now, morph covers don't really include if you have different prints of the book. You can't say, oh, it's morphed covered. Like, they do all the book in one print of this kind of cover. They'll print it again in a different cover, and it's sod on you if you've picked up different sets. Like, yes, that's annoying. I've done that too. But the morph cover is really like the publisher or the author. I'm not sure who designs this stuff, but get your act together because the books should all be the same. It's like really important. And they just look different. And it drives me crazy. Question 3 is, how important is the book cover? Well, it's kind of important in a sense. Okay, so I'm on 2 sides for this. Yes, I like the book covers to look nice and I want them to match. That's important. However, I also have some really good stories that I think the book covers sucked on. And like any kind of print of them sucked. But that doesn't mean that I don't love the book, because I do, and they were a great story. It's not important to the story. It is important that they all match. So question number 4 is, what kind of book covers draw you in? Now this is really closely linked to number 1, where obviously I'm really into shiny covers. I see them in the store and they like catch my attention and I'll be like, oh, I gotta get this, woo! So shiny covers are really gorgeous. I love hardcover for my shelf. I like the way they feel. I like the way they look, and that they're a little bit stronger than paperback. However, I prefer reading paperback. I don't know. I think hardcovers just look so nice that I don't want to open them and I don't want to like accidentally damage them. It's weird. I just like ones that have really nice graphics. I don't like ones that are like just the words of the title with like a plain colored background. That's boring. I like fun covers. Bright colors are also really nice. A lot of YA books are always done in black, and they're great stories and a lot of the covers are really fantastic, but it's kind of depressing just having shelf upon shelf upon shelf of dark, moody, brooding black books. So a little bit of color would be nice every now and again. And also non-morphed covers. I like those. Question number 5. What are my book cover pet peeves? Well, let me tell you. Morphed covers. Number 1 on my list. Don't change the way the book covers look. When you make the first book, that is a commitment. You are marrying the design and look of that book. And you had better not have any kind of affair with it. No divorcing. You are not King Henry VIII. No beheading of the book. Do not kill the cover art. It's gorgeous the way it is. The readers like it the way it is. I like it the way it is. It looks nice on the shelf. Keep it that way. I also really don't like stickers on my books. The kind that say that there's a movie coming out soon, or like this is #1 bestseller in New York. I don't live in New York, okay? Don't care that it's a #1 bestseller in New York. I don't like that you're covering my character's face with this frickin' sticker or something that she's holding, and it might be really important to the story. I don't know what it is, and you can't take those off because I'm too scared of like ripping the page or leaving that dirty smudge mark. Oh my gosh. Put the sticker like on the inside of the book or something, or maybe on the back over the price so I can't see how much money I've just spent on another book. But don't put it right on the front, it ruins it. And speaking of the front of the covers, please stop making movie versions of books. It really, really annoys me so much, like a lot. Question number 6 is, do you like short descriptions or long ones? I had actually never thought about this before. Like, I don't pick up a book and read the back and be like, this was too short, or this was way too long. I'm like, oh, this looks so exciting, and I'll pick it up and I'll buy it and I'll read it. I don't really think the length of the description is that important to me, unless it's like 2 sentences, in which case that is too short. Well, I guess that's it for me today. Those are my answers for the 6 questions for my book cover tag, and I hope you enjoyed them. Tell me what you think about any of them. Leave me some comments below, and don't forget to like and also subscribe. Bye, guys!